feel like I just had an interesting perspective on the world because of my parents and the difference in my parents. My mom has always been a very Christian lady and very like, she hammers respect and reliability into you, and like literally hammered it into me a couple times. I needed it though.
You got the hammer, I got the spoon, so that's okay.
So, well, Dad, you know, Dad's a real good man, but he's a little bit more of a loose cannon. You know, he likes to have his drinks and a good time. You know, so I had a lot of rock and roll and Jesus growing up, and seeing the world through those eyes was, you know, the eyes of my parents was just maybe a little different.
Because of your mom, and for people who may not know, you really kind of got into religion and into church. In fact, as a teenager, becoming a preacher. So was your family like, okay, this is a little unusual? Or they're like, okay, this is just Elvie, just let him do what he's going to do?
I believe my mom had been praying for that burden to come on me for my entire life. I don't know what language is acceptable here, but she definitely says I was the only hell she ever raised. And but you know, I gave my mom a rough time. Yeah. I watched an interview with Merle Haggard one time, and a guy asked him, you know, what was your favorite song? And he started out, you know, I love all my songs, but then he kind of broke down when he started talking about Mama Tried, and he's like, my mama, you know, she did try. She tried hard. She loved me hard. My mama loved me hard. But yeah. Going into preaching was definitely, I just kept getting in trouble. And my brother had owned his calling to preach, and I was like, well, maybe I'm supposed to do this. So
just trying to find yourself.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out, like,
as a kid,
how to get out of whatever chaotic trend I got myself in when I was 13 years old to then. The only issue I started having with that was that I hadn't lived life yet, and I didn't really know if in my heart I believed everything I was teaching. Without going out and living a little bit, but I went out and lived a little too hard, too fast after I left that, you know. So I've been kind of, I guess I've been on my own road to Damascus for a little while, trying to figure out how to get back and just be a positive light where I can be.